Hey guys, Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Man, I gotta tell you, it's been one of those days. You know, I went down to help look after my mother-in-law and make sure she's okay. And on the way back, we were supposed to stop by some friend's house that had a flooded basement because they need to get that work and stop by and see them, and we did. But we were kind of concerned about going because behind us where we had just left, there was a storm that came through that they said was really bad. 80-mile-an-hour wind gusts, golf ball size hail. So we were debating on, should we go by their house or should we go home? We said, let's go by their house and wait it out. Forgetting that they're close to the Potomac River and surrounded by a lot of trees. So we're in the house chilling, and friends of theirs that were also there had left, and they came back because a tree was across the road. And when they got back, they said, you know, the window's broken out in the car out there. And we're like, what? So a tree limb fell off a tree, hit the rear window, and broke in my wife's car. So we get back home, and then a friend of mine calls and says, I need your help because his daughter-in-law has an air conditioning unit that's flooding the basement, and there's mold growing, and they don't know what's wrong with it. So I'm actually over here looking at this, and what it is she got a new unit put in back in March, and they had it draining in this drain line, which is kind of high, instead of this one right here. So unfortunately, it was so high that it was overflowing before it actually drained out to the pump and drained on the floor. It's been doing this all summer. So you start looking at this kind of damage where we got mold. The carpet out in here is all wet. There's mold growing on the base. And it's all because the guy put the drain line in the wrong freaking hole. The more work I do, the more stuff I find is just jacked up. And that's a shame because now that carpet's got to be replaced. Look at this. You got mold growing in here. I don't know what happened to workmanship with people, you know. I had the problem with the plumber, Roto-Rooter coming to my house, and yeah, it's just shoddy work. Everybody's in such a hurry to get in, get paid, and get out that they don't take care of the stuff like they should. But anyway, I'm going to sit here for a few minutes, make sure that it's draining and pumping out like it's supposed to, and then go back home. But interesting news. As we speak right now, as I sit here watching this air conditioning unit to make sure it drains and everything, our Dallas Cowboys are on the field as we speak right now. And instead of doing a lot of situational work, today they plan on basically doing more competitive work. Basically one-on-one, mano versus mano. Starting to get a little raw, starting to get a little energy and stuff. You know, maybe Tennessee drills, maybe? I like that. I like the fact that we are one of the youngest teams now in the NFL. And you got guys that are fighting for positions and fighting for their NFL futures. And I just can't wait to see this team. We're one of the youngest teams in the NFL, and I think that's going to bode well for us. And I'm actually really liking what we're doing as far as training camp goes. The guys that we have on our team, and we'll see how the end of practice goes. So I'm going to sit here for a bit, make sure that this isn't leaking anymore, and figure out what we need to do to get this place back in shape. I'm Mark Holmes, and I got to tell you, the work never ends. I'll see you guys soon.